I am Dr. Chitrasan Padhi, Associate Professor, School of Agriculture, SRNT Warangal. In this video lecture on Extension Administration, which is a part of the course Fundamentals of Extension Education meant for B.Sc Agriculture and M.Sc Agriculture students, I will explain you about the meaning and concept, principles and functions, monitoring and evaluation, concept and definition, and monitoring and evaluation of extension programs. So, what is extension administration? Extension administration, it is an effort to direct, guide, and integrate all the human strivings, human efforts. Human efforts, human efforts, human activities towards some specific ends. So what is administration? Administration is a process where all the different parts of an organizations are there orderly brought together in an orderly manner. Orderly manner they brought together to function, having a common function to achieve the objectives. To achieve the objectives. So what is extension management? Extension management, what do we mean by management? So management of the art of knowing what you want to do. You should know what you want to do, and also then seeing that it is done in the best and cheapest way, means cheapest expenditure. The best done in the cheapest way. Sir Mary Parker for that term and management is the act of, he told that how we can do the things through people, getting the things through the people. Management is called as getting the things through people. Through people. Then Fayol outlined, he outlined that there are 14 principles of management. What are these? First one is division of work. Division of work means we should do the work, we should divide, and it can be applied to both the managerial and technical functions. Work specialization means division means it ensures the effect, improving efficiency of operations. Improve the efficiency of operations. If work is division properly, divided properly among the staffs, so it helps for efficiency of operations. Then authority and responsibility. What do you mean authority? Authority is defined as the right to give orders and the power to exert obedience. Authority means it is right to give orders to the staffs to do some work and the power to exert obedience. Then discipline. Discipline is necessary and very much fundamental for any organization to function smoothly, and it involves basically the obedience of the staff, maintenance of discipline, regularity, and authority, and adherence to rules, respect for superior rules, respect for superiors, and dedication. Basically, how one can dedicatedly work. So unity of command. Each employee should receive orders and instructions from one superior only. And unity of direction. One unity of command means one superior should give the orders or instruction to the other employees. Then what do we unity of direction? Activities should be organized in such a way that all come under one plan. All the activities should come under one plan, and it should be supervised by one person. Supervision should be done by one person. Then subordination of the individual interest to the general interest. Subordination of the individual interest to subordination of the individual interest to general interest. Individual interest should not take precedence over the goals of the organization. Remuneration is very much important. The compensation paid to employees should be fair and based on factors like business conditions, cost of living at the present time, and the productivity of employees, how employees are being productive, how they are working, their productivity, and the ability of the farm to pay, how much the ability of the farm. The farm is possessing how much ability to pay, that is very much important. So it should be fair, no partiality should be there, no biasness should be there. It should be fair and based on factors like business condition, cost of living. Then centralization. Centralization means depending on the situation, centralization depending on the situation, organ should adopt a centralized and decentralized approach to make optimum use of his personnel. What are the staffs are there? How to make optimum use of them by decentralizing the things means division of power among the various units or authorities. Then coming to scalar chain refers to the principles. Scalar chain refers to the principles of authority that extends from top to the bottom of an organization. Top to bottom, how communication flow is coming from top to bottom of the organization. So it depends the communication part in organization. Order refers to both material and social order in organizations. Material order indicates that everything kept in the right place for facilitating the smooth how the smooth coordination of work activities can be facilitated, and that should be done in a systematic way. So that is, it refers to the order in the organization, both material and social order in an organization. Then equity. All employees should be treated fairly. Equity, all employees should be treated fairly. And managers should treat all employees in the same manner without prejudice. Then stability of tenure of personnel. Stability of tenure of personnel. A high labor turnover should be prevented and managers should motivate their employees to do better job. Always there should be motivation by the manager to better to the employees to do the better job. Initiative. Employees should be encouraged to give suggestions and to develop new ideas and better work practices. Spirit decons. So always there should be encouragement to the employees for doing better work. Then what are the functions? Centrally management. It is called as POSDCORB. The function of management is basically called POSDCORB. So P means planning. O means organizing. S means staffing. D means directing. CO means coordinating. Then R means reporting. And B means budgeting. So we will discuss one by one. I will go through one by one. What do you mean by planning? Planning means it is deciding what to do, how to do, when to do, and who will do it. So the first function in administration is planning. It is the first function in administration that is planning. It has been achieving the organization goals effectively, and how the proper utilization of resources can be possible. That is in the planning step it is done. And so if proper planning is there, it reduces the uncertainty, and confusion is also reduced. And it improves the coordination among the various staffs, agencies, personnel involved in the planning, in the implementation process, and improve the decision-making power is also improved. Then it is essential for successful extension program and rural development. Then coming to organizing, what do you mean by organizing? Organizing is the process of arranging activities and assigning responsibilities to various staffs. It helps in achieving extension objectives efficiently. What are the objectives you are finalizing? How that can be achieved in a smooth way? And organizing depends basically the authority duties and what are the relationship among staffs, which staff will be responsible to whom, and what is the timeline of the work, how it can be done in a timely manner. That comes under organizations, and depends authorities, what are their duties and relationship among staffs, and it ensures proper coordination of who are the resources, how proper coordination can be done for better organizational efficiency. So that is called as proper coordination among the staffs, proper coordination, resources and personnel involved. Then avoid duplication. So if organizing done better, it avoids the duplication. It avoids duplication is avoided, and confusion in work is reduced. Confusion in work is reduced. Facilities post functioning external programs. So organizing is very much important for effective implementation of any kind of rural development programs. Then staffing. Staffing means what? Basically, staffing means staffs. Process of recruiting, selecting the staffs, process of recruiting the staff, selecting the staff, providing them various kinds of training for increasing the capacity development, and developing personnel for the effective, efficient execution of the program the organizer. So staffing ensures that the availability of qualified extension worker improves. Appointment of them, then promotion of them, promotion, transfer, and performance appraisal. Performance appraisal. Performance appraisal. Staffing helps improve efficiency and productivity of staff. Helps improve efficiency and productivity of staffs. And in this process, it provides training for skill and knowledge development of the staff. Skill and knowledge development of the staff means for increasing their capacity building, for increasing the skill and knowledge. So proper training is required. It maintains proper manpower of extension programs, how the proper extension programs will be involved, and the proper utilization of manpower is possible that it is decided here. And it is essential for successful implementation of any kind of agricultural activity, extension activities. Proper staffing is required. Then coming to directing. What do you mean by directing? So directing is the process of guiding, supervising, and motivating staff. Guiding, supervising, and motivating staff. And guiding helps for employees for how the employees can perform their duties effectively and efficiently. It includes leadership, communication, and supervision. And directing ensures that the proper implementation and extension of the program, how it can be possible. And motivating workers towards the organization goals, how the organization goal can be achieved, that in that direction, how the staff can be motivated. And it maintains discipline and coordination among the various staffs for effective and efficient execution of the entire program. And directing is also essential for achieving successful extension outcomes. Then come to coordinating. What is mean of coordinating? Coordinating means integrating activities of activities of different individuals. Integrating activities of different individuals and departments. It ensures time, unity, and harmony in organizational work. It avoids duplication and conflict among staff. Duplication and conflict among the staff is reduced. Duplication and conflict among staff. Then it promotes teamwork and cooperation. So coordinating helps in efficient utilization of resources, all the resources, human resources, technical resources, and other resources. How can this can be utilized? That can be possible due to better coordination only. And coordination helps for facilitate smooth implementation of extension programs. If proper coordination is there and coordination is there effective in a systematic in a better way, if it is proper and systematic, it helps for a smooth implementation of extension program. Smooth implementation of extension programs. So coordinating is essential for achieving the common organizational objectives. Then coming to reporting. What do you mean reporting? Reporting is very much function of management because reporting is always required in timely intervals, and it is basically the process of maintaining records and communicating progress to higher authorities at frequent intervals. Communicating progress to higher authorities. And reporting helps for monitoring and evaluation of extension activities. Monitoring and evaluation of extension activities. And reporting provides information for decision making and future planning. Provides information for decision making and future planning. Reporting includes preparation of. You can prepare a monthly report. You can prepare a quarterly report. You can prepare the annual reports. But periodical summation report is very much necessary in this function, reporting. And reporting ensures that transparency and accountability. Transparency, proper reporting done, so it can help for transparency and accountability in administration. Who is accountable for which work? Accountability in administration. And transparency means every worker is employed doing the work properly or not, and what are the lacunas, constraints. If any kind of obstacles are coming or any staff is unable to do the work, that can be found out. And also, reporting facilitates communication between field staff and administrators. Means what are the lacunas and any field staffs are facing any problems. Monthly that can be done, and based on that, review meeting can be conducted, and the field staff should be encouraged to do the implementation work in a better way. The reporting is essential for effective supervision and program improvement. Then coming to budgeting. What do you mean by budgeting? Budgeting means it is the process of the arrangement of financial resources. How we are managing the financial resources of a company or organization. That is very much important. And on which part, how much fund you can allocate, how much budget you can, that is very much important. And budgeting helps in proper allocation of funds and extension activities. Proper allocation of funds and extension activities. And budgeting ensures efficient use of money and resources. Budgeting ensures efficient use of money. How efficient use of money and resources can be possible? Efficient use of money and resources can be possible. And budgeting help includes estimation of income and expenditure. Estimation of income, how much you can utilize, how much amount you can utilize in every aspect of the activity, every part of the activities. So that you can finalize. And if you are doing the proper budgeting, it prevents sometimes unnecessary, if there is no proper planning, and also if you know budgeting. So sometimes what happens, unnecessary expenditure is done and wastage is also done. So to reduce the unnecessary expenditure and to reduce the wastage, budgeting is required. And assists in financial control and accountability. Financial control and accountability. Budgeting is essential for successful implementation of. It is essential for successful implementation of any kind of extension projects. Then what are the importance of these functions? POSDCORB. So POSDCORB helps in effective administration. If any organization following all these principles effectively, it helps in effective administration. The work can be smoothly done and coordination can be possibly better. And due to proper coordination, it can help for increasing the organization efficiency and clarifies managerial responsibility. Which manager of the organization is responsible for which type of work, that can be found out by the function. And it is useful in public and private organizations. Public and private organizations. Everywhere, both the functions should be followed for smooth and effective implementation of the work. Then come to levels of extension administration. National level, policies, national level. Here policies and national programs are permanent. Here is the heading the levels of extension administration. So at national level, policies and national programs are formulated, and the organization basically the ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is working in the apex level, top level in the country in India, and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers and Welfare, ICAR and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers and Welfare, they are working at the national level or state level, national level or central level. Then we will come to the state level who are working. In state level, all the departments, state level Department of Agriculture, state level Department of Agriculture, state level Department of Agriculture, they are working. And state agricultural universities are there, SAUs, state agricultural universities, they are working in state level. Then coming to district level officers are there. District level officers are there, like they are coordinating the agriculture department in district level. They are here the joint director of agriculture, Then you are CDO, Chief District Agriculture Officer, they are working. On that district agriculture officers, they are working. Then coming to block or village level, in block or village level, actual implementation works at the grassroots levels. Block level, the block agriculture officers are working, block levels. And at the village level, actually, the basic implementation of works, of course, at the grassroots levels. Then coming to what are the qualities of extension administrators, the extension administrators are having the leadership ability. He has the leadership quality to lead the team. Then he is having the good communication skills. He is communicating the right information at the right time to the staff for achieving the work. And he is having the decision-making capacity. He is having the technical competence, technical knowledge. He is having. Any staff is facing any technical issues, he will solve the problems. Competency. And he should be honest and integrity. Integrity should be maintained throughout the process of the work. He should have human relationship skills. And he should be having the problem solving ability. Any staff is facing any kind of problems, he should be coming forward to solve the problems. And he should have better coordination ability. Coordination among the various staffs, various agencies, various organizations, and coordination among the employees of the organization. That is very much important. Then what are the role of extension administrator? Planning extension program is very much essential. How we are planning the extension program, that is very much essential. And the field staffs are working at the field levels, and supervising them is very much important. Supervising them, how they are working, what problem they are facing, and whether the work is done in proper way or not. Periodically going to the field and checking them, that is very much important in extension administration. Then discipline among them is very much important. How they are maintaining punctuality, discipline in the organization, that is, discipline is very much essential for the successfulness of any organization. Then evaluating extension activity. Evaluation means, what do you mean by evaluation? Evaluation means evaluating the value of something. Finding the value of something. That is called as evaluation. Finding the value of something, that is called as evaluation. So whether it is done in a proper way or not, and finding value of something, what was planned actually, and what were the objectives there, and whether they are implemented or not, that to be evaluated in the That should be evaluated during the program and at the end of the program. Then managing finances, managing finances, how we are maintaining the finance, managing the finances of the organization, that is very much important. And developing coordination among various agencies. Developing coordination among agencies is important. And above all, the farmer participation should be encouraged in the program. Farmer participation should be encouraged by the extension administrator. Farmer participation is always encouraged for successful implementation of any kind of programs. Then what do you mean by supervision in extension administration? Supervision means it is the process of guiding. Supervision means it is the process of guiding and helping extension workers, to improve the performance. What are the objectives here? How the efficiency of staff can be improved. That is one of the aspects. The objective is how the efficiency of staff can be improved. That is main objective. Then what are the program is there? How can be executed better? How it can be executed better? And identify problems in the field work. What are the problems faced by the field workers in problem that can be identified? Then provide guidance and support. How the field staff can get the guidance and support can be provided to them periodically to proceed the work and do it in a right way for smooth implementation of the work. Then monitoring. What do you mean by monitoring and evaluation? Monitoring means continuous observation. Monitoring means checking on what is happening. And of course, it means it is continuous observation whether the program is going in a right direction or not. That is called monitoring. And why monitoring done? To track the progress at various intervals. Identify what are the difficulties faced in the implementation processes, how this can be solved and managed properly. Then what timely action can be done by this is possible if proper monitoring done or not. If proper monitoring done only, then timely action can be done for the implementation of the program. And what do you mean evaluation? Evaluation already it is finding the value of something, whether the program is going in right, means as per the expenditure or not, whether the objectives are fulfilled or not. That is very much important. And evaluation helps for assessment of program results and achievement. What has come and what can be done. Assessment of results and program results and achievements. So that is the evaluation should be done. Then coming to, there are two types of evaluation. One is formative evaluation and summative evaluation. So what are the importance of evaluation? Evaluation helps for measuring program success. What are the objectives we have framed? What are the objectives are framed? And whether they are fulfilled or not. And it measures the program success. And helps in future planning. And improve the effectiveness of the program. So the basic difference between monitoring and evaluation is monitoring, checking what is happening, and periodical checking is necessary to do the work in a proper way, in a proper direction, and for smooth implementation of the work. It is very much essential. That is monitoring and supervision monitoring and evaluation should go side by side and simultaneously. And importance means in measures program. Evaluation means it measures program success. Suppose 2, 3, 4 objectives are there while planning the program. Then how many objectives are fulfilled? That we can know by proper evaluation only. It may be the evaluation may be in between, and after in between evaluation is there, and also it can be done at the end of the program. But basically at the end of the program, it done means nothing can be done in time. So periodic evaluation is very much essential. And what are the objectives are there, how much fund was allocated, how much fund is utilized, and whether as per the objectives and the people got benefited or not, whether their socioeconomic status improved or not, whether there any kind of facilities, for example, road facilities, communication facilities, as per the predefined objectives. Road facilities, communication facilities, people's socioeconomic status, their education, their literacy. We should measure all these things after the program is implemented. People have improved in their social condition, economic conditions, that we should study by the evaluation, and it helps for improving the future planning. So if it is done properly, or we can find out what are the lacunas in the programs. If we are doing the proper evaluation only, we can know what can be done in the next program cycle, and that can help for what kind of failures we are facing, or lacunas or obstacles we are facing in the implementation of the programs. That can be done due to proper evaluation only. So that the agencies working there, government organizations, non-government organizations, NGOs or industry, anyone working in the development of program people, they can know actually what to do in the next implementation of the programs, what objectives we can frame, how it can be feasible. So that can be find out. So thank you all. So please like this video and subscribe. Thank you all once again.